You know, John, in East Texas, you can never just have a summer clothes and a winter clothes.
Right.
Sometimes you have to merge them together. What kind of clothes are you wearing this week? I know last week was cold, warm. What are we looking at?
You could get by with summer type clothes first part of the week, but later in the week you might want to at least go into the long pants or something like that.
Thank you for
jacket
that.
might feel jacket might feel pretty good too. We do have a cold front coming later on, but right now things are looking good. It's been unseasonably warm through the weekend, continues to be so tonight, and we've got a nice look with some nice conditions across Tyler right now as we look northward from the downtown area. This is what it looks like outside the studio, and it's 65 degrees with a south wind, pretty light, around 6 miles per hour, and 84% is that relative humidity. Low temperatures today, as you can see, were well above normal, 5 to 10 degrees or so, 48 to 50 being the normal lows for this time of the year, and the afternoon highs also unseasonably warm, as we saw anywhere from the upper 70s to the low and mid 80s in some places, and that about 10 degrees above the average for this time of the year. As far as the regional SATRAD, we did see clouds pushing across a large part of Texas today. We certainly saw them in East Texas, but they didn't yield any rain anywhere across the state, and it looks like it's going to be a few more days before we do have to bring out the umbrellas again for the area. Temperatures right now falling into the 60s. We'll see some of those go into the 50s overnight, and some will be staying probably in the low 60s in the morning. These are those low temperatures that are forecast. Deep East Texas, where you're likely to see those 50s, and then the 60s as you move northward up into the I-20 and I-30 corridors of the area. Forecast high temperatures tomorrow, again unseasonably warm by about 10 degrees, so we'll see those 80s again. Probably not close enough to challenge records in East Texas, but certainly above what we expect to see here in the early part of November. Futurecast, we're going to see pretty much the same thing the next 2 or 3 days. That is these clouds increasing during the overnight hours. Temperatures around 60 degrees pretty generally. We'll get a little bit warmer up in the northern sections of the area tomorrow, and that south and southwest wind will continue. It'll be increasing a bit, and we could see some gusty conditions there for 2 or 3 days. Futurecast shows that in the afternoon we'll see those temperatures back into the 80s, and the clouds will kind of thin out a bit as things warm up during the day. In the overnight hours into Tuesday morning, here come the morning clouds again. Temperatures dropping into the 60s for lows, but above normal for this time of the year. And then in the afternoon, most of the clouds go away, and we'll see our temperatures back into the 80s there on Tuesday. Now Wednesday we'll see the morning clouds and the temperatures back into the 60s, but this time the clouds will stick around a little bit more during the day as we pick up a little more moisture. And if you look right at the top of the screen above the banner, you'll see the next approaching cold front. That'll be pushing through the area Thursday morning, bringing with it a chance for showers, possibly a thunderstorm or two coming, a lot of that lingering behind that front in the cooler air. And then as we push on into the latter part of Thursday afternoon, we'll see some of those showers spreading down into the East Texas area, and our temperatures starting to drop, especially in the northern sections of the area. You see those readings getting cooler there, and the rest of East Texas will be back into the 70s. Overnight low temperature 63 degrees. We'll call it partly cloudy overnight. South winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. And Monday afternoon will be mostly sunny with a high near 81. South winds 10 to 20. Long range forecast will stay pretty warm through Wednesday. Cold front arrives on Thursday with that chance of rain, dropping temperatures down over the weekend. We're not expecting to see freezing temperatures with this cold front like we did with the one last week, but it is certainly going to be cooler, and you will be needing to at least have that jacket handy if you're kind of cold-natured. Always check that forecast by going to our website, fox51.com.